Hey everybody, hope everyone's doing great. This week we're going to do an assignment called word clouds. You've probably seen these before. A lot of people have them on their shirts. They are a bunch of words that are all related to a specific topic, all kind of crunched together, going all sorts of different directions. Those are called word clouds. The first thing you need to do is think of the topic. You need to have things in your word cloud that are all related to the same topic. So you're going to start by going to a website called wordart.com. When you first get to the web page, you need to click on the Create Now tab in the middle of the page right here. And this is one of those web pages where it won't let you save your work halfway through, so you do need to finish this whole section in one sitting. And basically it says you're going to do three things. You're going to import your words for your word clouds. You're going to click Visualize, which is a preview of your word cloud, and then you're going to customize it and make yours unique. And we're going to start by going over to the left side and importing our words. Now my topic I chose is going to be different kinds of pie. And so I'm going to type the words over here. Now it gives you 3 words to start with. You can delete those and just start typing your own words. Hit enter, takes you to the next one, and you can type your next pie in. Notice that capital letters don't matter, and if you have a space between words, you need to keep the space in there. And spelling counts, so make sure if you spell something wrong, do a spell check on it and make sure you get the right spelling. Once you have your 15 items in there, you want to go up here to the red button that says Visualize. Where's my mouse? There we go. Click on the red button and it will give you a quick preview of what yours looks like in the default mode. Okay, so you can see it put your words in there randomly in different sizes and all that kind of stuff. Now we're going to customize this a little bit. Now you notice that some of the words are bigger than others. You can go over here and change that. If I want, let's say I want pumpkin pie to really stand out more than anything else, I'm going to change the size of that. I'll put that to size like 8. And maybe I want lemon meringue to be big too, so I'll make lemon meringue size 8. And then when I hit Visualize, those ones will stand out. So there's pumpkin, lemon meringue is a little bit bigger. So you don't have to change them all, but maybe 3 or 4 of them, change them that you definitely want to stand out more than the others. Then you can change the color. You can go over here and change the color for each one of yours if you want. You can let it randomly pick it for you, but if you want certain colors on certain things, you can go ahead and do that. Don't worry about the angle, there's nothing you can do there. On the font, you have a choice of all these different fonts. You got lots of them to choose from. There's some really good ones. And you can just do all the words one font, or you can just randomly pick different fonts for other words. It's up to you how you want to do that. But just remember what you need to click Visualize, and you can see what your fonts are. And let's say I don't like that pumpkin one, so I'll go over here, I'll find where's pumpkin at right there. I don't like that font, so maybe I'll change it back to something else here. And then again I'll hit Visualize, and maybe I like that one better. So you can individually change them if you would like to. Now you know me and how much I dislike using default stuff. So you should go through these fonts and these colors and change them off defaults. You don't have to do every single one. You can leave some defaults on there, but you do need to change about half of them just to make it more interesting. So now we can go down to these gray rectangle boxes and we can do some more customization. So if I go to shapes, I can now look for a shape that I want my word cloud to be in, and it has all these different categories for you. So I'm just going to select, I don't see a food category here, so maybe I'll just go people. Here, that guy looks happy to have pie. So I'll choose this guy, and I'll hit Visualize. And now it puts all of your words into that shape. If you don't like that, you can select something else, hit Visualize. Now on this free version that we're using, we're limited on what fonts we can actually use here. So you don't need to mess with this. It doesn't really do much. You do play with this layout section though, and right now it defaults all the words to horizontal, but depending on the shape you use, you might want to have a different way that they're presented on your shape. So you can play around with these and see what works best for you and your shape. And you can play with these sliders as well and see what these do. And then you can go down to the style, and again you can change all this kind of, well, some of the stuff you can't, I guess. But play around with this one and see what you can do here. Play around with these sliders, play around with the background colors and that kind of stuff. Now, even though you're on this part of the project, you can still go back and make some changes. So for example, if I look over here in my picture, the word blueberry is too hard to read. That green color doesn't show up very well. I can go back up here to the words and change my blueberry. I've already changed it here to black. And if you hit visualize again, or you guys shouldn't even have to, it automatically changes the color. So if you can't see some of these words because of the color you chose previously, you can always go back and change that. I want you to go to the download button up here, and you can see it gives you lots of options. You are going to choose the standard PNG, the one on top. You click that, and if you're using a PC or a laptop, you'll probably see it down here on the bottom, and you can just click on that. You can go to show in folder, and then you can see right here is where it saves it, the PNG. And then you can just take it from there. Now when you rename this, you are going to rename it with the subject of your word cloud. So my subject was favorite pies, so that's what I put in for my title, favorite pies. And that's how you turn it in. So when I look at your assignment, I'll be able to see that. For Chromebooks, it'll be slightly different. You'll still go to download, and you'll go to download PNG. And then a window pops open in the bottom right of your computer. You want to go show in folder, and it'll take you to your Google Drive. And from here, I would just click recent on the left side. If you click the word recent, your file should be right on top. Now you need to rename it, and for you guys to rename yours, what you have to do is hold down the Alt button on the keyboard just to the left of the space bar. Hold that down and click on your file. And you'll see when you do that, a menu will open up, and you can then just rename it from there.